Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Antoinette Darcel and welcome back to my channel. I just come and give you all that video that I promised earlier in the week, just to give you a little 411 on what's been going on with me and where I'm at now and what to expect coming soon. So I started my YouTube channel about a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. And when I started my YouTube channel, I was really going through some stuff. Personally, spiritually, all that. I was going through some things. And so when I started the channel, I was starting it with the voices of everybody else in my head saying, Antoinette, go ahead and do it. Do it. You know, I can see it. I believe in you. I this. But at that moment, I didn't believe in myself. I was giving y'all real. I was really sincere when I did my first video. No doubt. I love God and moments with God and just being able to be in His Word and to hear from Him and talk to Him and commune with Him. I love that. Like, that's how I thrive. But at that time in my life, I wasn't hearing from God like I wanted to or how I thought I was supposed to be hearing from God. And so I was doing and starting YouTube off not fully committed. And so I had to make a decision in myself. Are you going to commit to this or are you just going to flake? And so I flaked. And I flaked because I feel like what I was going to say wasn't going to get heard, wasn't good enough, all those things. I had every negative thought in my head about why my YouTube channel wouldn't thrive, why I wouldn't get viewers, why things wouldn't happen for me with YouTube. And so I quit. And within that, everything around my life just started happening. At that time, I was in a job that I did not like. I was completely overwhelmed and depressed. I was depressed and I was fighting myself to go to work every day. I would cry to work. I would just be like, Lord, like, you got to get me out of this place. Like, I feel drained here. Like I'm being used. And the funny thing is, when you say that to God, the devil also hears you as well. He also hears you. And another job opened up. And so I moved into a new job that February. And to me, it was a promotion, right? So moved into that job, and everything that was told to me in regards to that job was completely opposite of what I was dealing with. And so I was dealing with something so much worse there than where I was previously. But we all know that there's nothing that God can't use for His glory. We know that it's no circumstance that we go through that we can't find any good in. And so being in that new job, I learned a lot about me. I learned that I get angry easy. I learned that I allowed fear to keep me from producing so much positivity. I allowed fear to cripple me, and it kept me from being the best person that I could be. Again, going into that second job, I was scared a lot. I was. And I had that feeling of not being good enough. That's what I had. But I had to come to the realization that I was good enough and I was doing the best that I could do. And so that's what I did. But during that time of moving jobs and all of that, I was going through a big spiritual battle. Because I was trying to figure out, God, is this what I'm supposed to do? Is there something else I need to do? Like, I hate this place. Like, I was going through it, y'all. I was going through it. But At the end of the day, I made it work. I made it work. I had to tell myself every day going in, you just gotta put your big girl panties on and take it. And so that's what I did. Um, like I said, for that whole year, it's like I was in an up and down battle with so much spiritually, emotionally, relationally, within the job, all of that. Um, and so that kind of just been the reason why I've been gone so long. But here recently, I have been doing a whole lot of soul searching. So with me in that job that I went to that was a promotion, I recently quit that job. November 30th was my last day at that job, and I quit that job because I heard the Lord to say, quit. And so I walked away. There was so much peace in that walking away that it was scary. It was so scary. Yet God has been faithful to me with walking away from that job. I've had more peace. I've had more stability in mind and in heart. I've renewed my spirit because it was draining. Where I was completely draining. And not just at work, but just with everything that was going on, it was completely draining. I had dealt with a major death in my family. My grandfather passed away during that time, and like there was a piece of meat that got tore out of me, and so it was a lot of stuff going on, and having to deal with feeling not good enough, or feeling like things weren't coming together, or things are being pulled from my life. I had to deal with that, and I had to come to the reality that there's still positive that comes out of what looks so negative in our lives. So November 30th, I walked away from my job with full trust in the Lord that He would provide for me. Because He told me He would. He told me He would take care of me. And He has not failed me yet. And I don't believe He ever will. And so right now, I am, I just like looking for work. But then I'm also being conscious of what God is trying to do right now as well. He's, again, renewing me emotionally, spiritually, relationally, all that. He is literally renewing me from the ground up. He's taking the Antoinette that was so gullible and so just people pleasing and turning me into someone who He can trust with His mission. So that's just what's been going on with me. No, it's not been easy here since I lost my job. Not lost my job because I quit. Since I quit my job. So it's not been easy, but it's been worth it. It's really been worth it. And when I say it's been worth it, it's things that I've done without having a job that I wouldn't have been able to do if I had the job. Which we all know. You have more time and more energy to do things. And so it's been a pleasure to be able to help friends in this time. It's been a pleasure to be able to, be there for my family, be there again for my friends, be there for whoever may need me, So that's kind of what's been going on with my life and where I'm at right now. So, like right now, this very day, it's been a good day. It started off really rough. It started off really ugly. But as the day went on, it got better. It's gotten completely better. And so, again, that's just where I've been, where I stand, and everything that's been going on. You already know that I gave you the very abbreviated part of the story, but I just gave you the keys. Um, and so within this time up into this day, the things that I have been learning and been pulling from God is basically just to trust his timing. Also to trust him with where it is that I need to be. And so I'm going to share this part. I have applied to over 35 jobs since I've been away from work in November. And every job has denied me. I have every email and we've considered someone else and all that good snazz. And it's been hard because it's like, here it is, rejection, Lord. Why am I being rejected? Why isn't anyone wanting to employ me? Why is it that I can't get a job? I mean, I know you told me to quit, but how am I supposed to make it? You know, I can't get a job. Nobody's saying, okay, we want to hire you. None of that. And God's just like, my grace is sufficient. That he will take care of me. And today he had to remind me, because today my mind was frazzled this morning. This morning I was completely frazzled. I was going through that whole motion of, is it going to get better? Is this going to get better? Am I going to get a job? Am I going to be able to continue to make it? Like, what's going on, God? And he had to remind me of a few scriptures today. And I'm going to read them to y'all. The first scripture he reminded me of was 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8. It's in the Amplified version. And God is able to make all grace, every favor and earthly blessing come in abundance to you, so that you may always, under all circumstances, regardless of need, have complete sufficiency in everything, being completely self-sufficient in him, and having abundance for every good work and act of charity. And the second one that he gave me was John chapter 14, verse 27, which is, peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. I do not let your hearts be troubled. And do not be afraid. He gave me those two scriptures today. And I was like, wow. Wow. And the scripture in 2 Corinthians, it says that his grace makes available to me all things that I need. All things I need. Every favor and earthly blessing. It's all available to me. But here it is, I was out here looking for this job. And God is like, I'm able to do this for you. I said I would take care of you. Let me take care of you. So I say to whoever it is out there, if you're in a similar situation and you're like, God, I don't see a way. He said he's able to make all grace, all our blessings here on earth come to us. And I'm a witness. He has made a way. This roof over my head, he has continued to make a way. Continue to make a way. So I say, in whatever you're going through right now, don't allow your heart, don't allow your mind, don't allow your feelings to make you doubt God and his promises to you, because they are all true. Every promise that the Lord has given you is true. And so I pray that in whatever season this video catches you in, that you just remember that God's promises are true to you. And he will take care of you. He will love on you. He will keep you in perfect peace as we keep our mind stayed on him. He will do just that, what he said. And he'll do it way better than we could ever explain or ever imagine. All of that. He's just that kind of guy, you know? So that's all I just want to let you all know for that time. And just know there's more videos to come, because this is something that God has opened back up for me. He rekindled that fire in me and was like, it's time for your voice to be heard. It's time for you to get back to what you didn't believe you can do before. And now you're going to do it now. So y'all get ready to see this face a whole lot more. Lovely. But no, I hope y'all have a good night, a good day whenever you see this. And just know that I love you and thank you for sticking with me. All right. Bye, y'all.